What is going on, guys? Welcome on in to the next part of Final Fantasy 16. We're going to jump straight on in. We were halfway through the apparent civil war in the imperial capital of Sanbreque. Here we've got Goots and Jill, and something's gone wrong with Bahamut, or Prince Dion, and he started destroying the whole city.
Be brave now, boy.
Oh, good old Torgal. But yeah, for those of you watching on the stream rather than YouTube, as you can tell from the title of this one, we are having a bit of a race now. At the time of filming, we've got just less than a week until Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is released, and my hope is that I can finish this game before that comes out, because the backlog of games I already have is quite vast, and I don't want it to keep growing, so I need to complete something. So that's the hope today, and we'll see how we get on.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Okay.
It's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
It's going to be an epic
And I
fight.
dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
Now, the thing I need to remember is the controls, because in between streams I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Remake to get myself caught up with
No more
everything.
roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
The problem is the controls are quite different. For one, the dodge button is different between games.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether.
Oh, Bahamut's gone mad with Ether. God damn. Stunning. Ether flows.
We need another flood.
It's already planting.
But there's no reason to hold back.
Ow.
This one.
I really like the music. It's setting the tone very well. Oh, that's something new. I don't know how I took so much damage a second ago.
This one.
No. I was really hoping not to rely on a high potion.
There must be a way to climb up.
Is this going to replace the high potion? No. Interesting. Maybe should have bought some potions from Goots. In hindsight, that would have been a good idea. I mean, the devastation of this city is very pretty. That's Joshua!
Is that the Phoenix? Joshua!
Uh-oh.
What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming!
That's so cool.
We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
I mean, I nearly died to a lich.
Come again. Not now.
That was a waste. I could honestly do with a level up thinking about it. But I don't think I'm going to get one.
What
Oh,
was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
yeah, Dion's gone a bit mad because of the ether flooding. So cool.
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Well, that's
So should
fortunate.
we. Over here!
What a waste. Nice. I mean, to be fair, the game's doing everything it can to level me up. It's not giving me potions yet, though. Which means the boss fight's not quite close enough. Oh, bollocks, I had to say it. What on earth? Well done, Clive. That was good timing. Nice. What's that for? Land the third, punch the Titan counter twice in single. Nice. Oh my god, Clyde, you just done so much damage. Clyde, for the love of Pete. I'm trying so hard not to use potions. And Clive is being absolutely useless for a change. That replaces the one I used. A level up is my best bet now. The problem with that theory is I need another 6,000 XP.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
Why? Right, the good news is I'm full on high potions, so if the game gives me another one, I'll automatically use it. Uh-oh. So much for that idea. Because this is going to be a fight.
He'll be alright, Clive. He's a survivor.
That's true, he survived us killing him.
We're getting close.
Uh-oh. Dragon? Dragoon? Even worse. Oh my god.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
An ether dragoon. Right, please start dodging attacks. Oh, for the love of Pete, Clive. Fuck off. Need to finish this attack. Well done, Clive. Nice. Necrophobe. Okay. That was a challenging fight.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
Yes. Thankfully so am I.
Think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Okay. Up this wall. Surprisingly, they didn't use too many potions in
We
that
might be able
fight.
to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
And it's not going to replace them yet either.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
I mean, I didn't hear a thing.
Is someone there?
Hello, Mother.
Mother,
It's you.
what happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty.
Huh.
The noble blood that runs in his family's veins.
Goddamn.
So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I
Yo,
did my
yo.
duty.
How we
I
doing,
preserved
bud?
My line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sanbreque, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix.
It very much is.
Sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferior!
Oh, it's so dramatic.
How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment will spend trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared.
Huh.
Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
She doesn't know he's outside.
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
So, yeah, this is all very dramatic. Speak of the Phoenix. He's looked better.
Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Uh-oh. Nice. Not quite dead. Not quite dead. Oh. Instead, Ifrit.
Ifrit?
Clive.
Joshua?
Clive!
Oh, this is not going to go well. You can't start with Mega Flare. That's not fair. That's 418,000 health that I just took off, and it was a sliver. Uh-oh. I do need a Dragonborn. I'm in so much trouble. Now I don't know what it's doing. Oh nice, it turns the crystal into a flower. To do something, I'm sure. It's very pretty.
First Bahamut. In the heart.
Oh no. Now I take over. Uh-oh. The Phoenix. Nice.
Joshua! No! Leave my brother alone!
Oh, this design is so cool. Spitfire.
Or face the consequences.
Right, now tell me how to use Spitfire. There we go. Okay. Quintessence. Who needs a Dragonborn, eh? Kicking its ass. With an ungodly amount of damage, I might add as well.
Shit. Can't reach him.
I mean, if only there was something with wings that could. Giga Flare. Fuck's sake. I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure we're absolutely fine.
I'll come back for you.
Oh, hello. I won't need any of that. I mean, this fight's going to take bloody ages at this rate. Oh, nuts. Okay. All I did was spit fire at it.
Your Highness, stop this! Please think of your people!
Balls, balls. That was good.
Where is he going?
Who knows? Okay, this fight's now going into space. This isn't difficult, it's just long.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
What on earth? Oh shit, it's counting down.
I have to stop them.
Thank God. Oh, what? So I could have done that the whole time. Well, that's cheating. Convenient, coming down to where Clive is. Know it. Tag team. Cool.
Clive, thank the Founder.
Can they talk through all this or not? Right, round 3 or 4, I've lost count.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Oh crap, that's me. Right, Ifrit. Oh, for the love of... Actually do something, Clive. This is going to go well. Terra Flare.
If you're sure.
So apparently they can talk to each other. Crap. I nearly lost that because I wasn't paying attention.
Thank you, brother.
Well, this is going to go well. $2 million.
Now, Joshua!
That was cool. Just casually hit it with a meteor. Nice. Okay, that was 3.5 million. Nice. Only 2,000 experience. I got more for fighting the thing before him. Of course he's not dead.
What now?
I honestly couldn't tell you, mate. Is it absorbing the crystal?
This is drinking me.
We have to stop him.
Here we go, Hellfire. That's going to have done nothing. Oh, good. Oh well, that didn't work.
Joshua, are you alright?
I think the answer was been better.
Damn it. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Oh, the camera's pulsing, so we know he's getting stronger. Wait, what? Are we taking Josh's power? Yes. Yes, we are. Ifrit can fly now. Look, we know Mega Flare doesn't do a lot. You've got Giga Flare and Terra Flare.
Are you ready?
Ready!
In fact, it's so little on his health bar. Right. Enhanced versions of most of Ifrit's abilities are available for Ifrit Risen. In addition to Wildflower, he's learnt Light Speed. They're available on the main menu. I will not have a look.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
He's Supernova. I feel like the numbers indicating the damage I'm doing are really kind of pointless. Okay. Oh, so I can teleport as well. I'm sorry, what? Oh, bollocks. I'm in trouble if this attack goes ahead. We just had a fight in space. Now for round 16 or so. Okay, we're now in Loki season 2.
He would burn the world.
Zeta Flare. What?
Not today. Come on, Joshua. This ends now.
Knew that was coming. Power ranking kisser. Right, so I'm guessing we've just punched a hole through the dragon. Okay. That's the amount of experience I expected. And I leveled up from it. Yay. Yeah, we pushed a hole through the armor. There's another crystal.
Dion!
Hey Leon. Thank you very much for the hydrate.
Joshua!
Clive!
Aww.
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Aww.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father.
Oh my god. Hmm.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
So he wasn't possessed.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
Huh. Nice, now we've got the powers of Bahamut.
You there. Don't reinforce the walls. Situation. Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Dion. Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. City can wait.
Don't be dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out. Make sure the doors are locked. Next move.
By the light! Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Huh.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Bold claim. It's true.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor?
Guards! Take him!
They've definitely lifted the plotline from something. I couldn't tell you what.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
Huh.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
God damn. I knew that was going to happen. We knew he was dead.
Poor father. How he doted on his children.
Oh,
That
this
he would
kid is
die to
evil.
protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Okay. Oh, you fucked up. Okay, now we know what happened. Ultima was the child and
Not again.
and forced Bahamut to come forth.
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
She caused this.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Oh, she's gonna kill herself. I can't say I'm gonna miss her.
Mother.
That stopped being your mother the day she killed your father. Sorry for him, he can just fly out.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Majesty.
I thought she was dead. We killed her.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Okay. It's Mythos. It's Ultima.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Mythos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Mythos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Mythos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Mythos, and sever everyone.
Okay, so he's gonna...
That which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
I don't know who she is. Or who she's supposed to be, rather. I know it's Ultima.
Mother.
Oh. Well, Freud wrote this then. Oh, optional objectives that I can't get to. I forgot about optional objectives. I completely forgot.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Talia says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending.
Not entirely.
Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
The power of light. The never-ending fantasy. Oh, I can fly.
Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Right, loads of letters. About the other day. I didn't shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother. Yeah, that's fine. Request for assistance. That's fine. Party gain dominion without further event. Yep, that's fine. Okay.
What's that for you, dear?
Sure, let's have a new sword.
It'd last you a good while.
Defense would go down, so there's no point. And I can't make that anyway. And it wouldn't do anything.
That it?
It's a good looking sword.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye. Still alive, are ya?
Just about.
Going purse weighing you down?
There's no point stocking them up just yet. I'll speak to Tomes.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Get him updated with the story so far.
There's a storm coming soon.
Nah.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Hello.
I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today.
I love that. I still love it.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to
I
answer.
so love every time that levels up, just so I can hear the old school level up victory fanfare. Why is that? Some of the accents in this are a bit dodge. It's hard to identify where any of them are from at any given time.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Let's not speak to Otto just yet.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Sure.
Anything catch your eye?
Apparently nothing in Sanbreque or Rosaria. I mean, I know about all three of them.
Seen enough?
Yay. Right. One extra, and it's another S rank. Bloody hell. The B rank is fine. Empty hovel in Dalmechia. Lamar in Dalmechia. And the jaw. I think then we go to Dalmechia. Oh, we can't. That's fudging irritating.
Otto, how fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. And Gav? He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
So that's what I'm doing next.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
It's great.
Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
It might.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmechia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm.
The what?
The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand. To be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Oh good, so I'm going to war with the world. Although to be fair, I have already basically destroyed the power source in 4 nations.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Nah.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? But Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
I think we are the baddies.
He wouldn't be the first god
Well,
of whom that could be said.
we're depicted by the world as the baddies because we're destroying the power sources, because the entire world depends on them.
Nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Yeah, the premise is that all of the... In fact, I'll open the world map. So, there was a mother crystal here. Where was the other one? Here. 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 And here. Now there's just one left, which is this one. We have been going around destroying them. The world is dependent on them for magic, which they used, as you saw in the cutscene, to power the forges, fill the wells, provide light sources, heat sources, all this, that and the other. However, the stuff like this is dead land now, which the world is calling the Blight. The ground that it's on, it basically becomes devoid of all life. So grass doesn't grow, plants don't grow, wildlife doesn't take up habitants, so on and so forth. What has been happening is the mother crystals drain the essence of the planet to provide said power. So even though the world deems us as bad guys, we're actually doing it to try and save the world. Because the world doesn't quite realise the toll the crystals are taking. So yeah, we're good guys, but we look like bad guys. That is the premise of this game in a nutshell.
Clive, we have a problem.
Of course we do.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3.
Of course there are.
We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Me and Jill.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Ooh, more side quests. Where are they?
Clive!
Anything catch your eye?
Okay, so you track main quests as well. But that means I can move around.
Think you can help?
I mean, the first one I'm going to help is Martha. However, before we do that, where would the abandoned hovel be? I mean, to be fair, I've not been in there at all, so it could be in there. The sickle, the jaw, the fields of Koraba, the dozen of terraces. Steps of the Forgotten, the Bocklad Markets. So the only one I can fight is the dude, the A rank that's in the jaw. It's not the same Jill, no, she was turned into a sandwich. Right, I'll travel there first, see if I can fight the A rank. Which is that geezer on the road. I'm expecting this fight to absolutely suck. I forgot to change my icon. I was going to make Bahamut one of them. Balls. Oh well. Looks like we're not doing that yet then.
My blade yet and so do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Look, Clive, please stop doing the fucking ranged attacks. Fine, take that. God damn it, Clive. Defeat 10 marks. Nice. God damn, that was a lot of experience. I mean, he was a much higher level than I am.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Okay, that's topped up one of the potions I had. The sky's actually got brighter. Okay. Now do we go to the fields first, or do we try the bit that absolutely got us wrecked? I'll try the fields first. Just because I'm next to them.
Let's go.
I love my choke. I was going to say I love my chocobo, but apparently the road is being looked after by a couple of panthers. Fuck it. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, riding my chocobo. Oh, God damn it.
Over here!
Okay, right. First off, because I keep forgetting. Okay, so now there's space for Odin and Shiva as the final two. So what have we got? Impulse. That looks cool. Wings of Light is just fly. Ooh! It shoots them! Yeah, I'm gonna give Bahamut a go. I'm never going to use that, that's absolutely pointless. But I love it. And that's Giga Flare. Oh, that's so cool. I'll master that one. Right, which one am I going to get rid of? I do like having that one. I like having all of them, that's the problem. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know I could do that and have multiple things. That means I could have aspects from all of them. Ooh. That's good to know. Right, I'm keeping both of them because I want to try them. Right, that'll do. What is that? That's a new counter on the screen. Are you going to attack? Just because I'm very intrigued. Okay, it's pretty cool. It just takes ages to build up. Yeah, this is the 2 ways I've not been yet. So let's try this one first. Oh my god, stop automatically doing Mega Flare. That's so cool. Okay, so this bit isn't a dead end, it just looks it. Which I'm fine with. That's a fun little beastie, let's fight that thing. A Storm Panther. Huh. God damn this Panther. Uh-oh.
Right, I'm pissed off.
Okay.
Bit of lost customer.
Oh. Go on.
So, wait, who's it?
It's Jake.
Hi, Jake. So I contacted him this morning and saying, because we sent you that device that doesn't work, you're only entitled to such a 5% discount on it. After we agreed to 50%.
Hang on, but they're the ones that sent it.
Yep.
So they send one that's broken,
and then
it's
they
your
take
fault.
15% off discount. So I'm gonna.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go back and just say, give me a refund on my for the subscription, and then I'm gonna look at the refund.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna cost me.
I mean, they're the ones that fucked up.
I know. But it's all the blooming online chat, song and dance you have to do. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? And I just kept saying, yes, I've followed all the steps that was recommended to me before.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll send you an email about your warranty. And then just get a crappy discount. So I think I'm going to look at Garmin.
Okay.
Because I've heard good things about them.
Yeah, that's fine.
But they are a bit more expensive.
Of course they are.
So I need to look at curry. You know, like we did with the fridge.
Yeah.
Because I'm just pissed off. Because I was doing the mental arithmetic in my head. So that device is about just under £200, right?
Yeah.
Obviously I got 20% off with work, which was nice, but obviously it's not lots.
Yeah.
Then I've paid £80 a year
Mm-hmm.
for the subscription, and the second year's just gone out like a few months ago. So I've spent over £300 on this device.
Yes.
For it to break after a year.
Yes.
So, miffed.
Mm-hmm.
Pure region.
Are they giving a refund for the fact that you paid for a year and you haven't got a device?
No.
No.
Well, but this is the thing. You go on the chat and they're like, oh, it's something new now. And it's like, we don't monitor it either. So then I've got to go back to something. Oh yeah, and I've also got 30 days to buy it. And it can only take 5 days to install. Oh, and it doesn't even apply to certain devices either.
Yeah, it doesn't sound worth it.
Happy stepping, Team Fitbit. I'm pissed off.
I couldn't tell.
I might need your help to... Slightly, but, you know, insistent on, you know, compensating me because I'm miffed.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Just put me in a bad mood.
I couldn't tell with the way you came into the room.
Obviously it's taken like an hour to get through. You went in, son?
Just about. Yeah, no, it does.
Sounds like some crushing paper. In isolation.
Okay.
Anyway, might go back to work.
Too slow. Over here.
Wasn't that formidable? Right, so that hut over there is where the mark is. That is a dragon. That's a little doggo that I can kill.
This one. It's over.
Okay, still a decent amount of XP from these fights. I'm going to fight these antelope. I'm not going to fight the bighorn. I'm also not fighting that. That's not a dragon, it's a curl. That's even worse. No potion, no way into whatever that place is. Right, If I can avoid going near that thing, I absolutely will. Because curls are vicious. These bushes look too sporadic to not be enemies. But I'm wrong. Fair enough. I thought they'd be like the leg eaters. Right. Let's take a potion. And we'll go after this mark. There they are. Bloodied hides. Let's see if there's anything inside. There's a little goodie. And a potion, which is good. A couple of goblin coins. And then we fight the things over here. Which is another Notorious Mark. But it's only a C rank. The first one we thought was an A rank. Granted, there's 5 of them, but still. Tiny amount of XP, but that's fine.
Peace at last.
Okay. Didn't get hit, which is good, so I've still got a decent amount of HP. Both of those bits are inaccessible. Wait, hang on. Yeah, inaccessible. Haven't been down here yet. So I'll explore up here, get this item for 1. Fight these doggos. Items around, which is good. Hopefully at least one of them's a potion. Or not. Obelisk, which is good.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Okay. I can take a hint.
Ready, go?
Now we run south to see what's there. at speed so we can avoid anything that would kill us. Such as that thing. No, I'm definitely avoiding that. If everything else around here is level 32 to 33, that thing would wreck me. I'm surprised there's not more wildlife though. Oh, there's something up there. I saw a glimpse of it. Is it a big thing? No, it's just a couple of doggos.
You deserve a rest.
That was good.
Get him.
Clyde, you fucking idiot. I mean, Jill should be able to fucking kill that. Little birdie I can kill.
Over here.
That was wasted.
Get him.
Desert roses. That's another beastie on top of the cliff. We'll just go around it. We don't need to fight it. I said we don't need to fight it. Potion is good.
This one.
Okay, that's a jewel horn or big horn. I think I will fight this one. That'll do. Okay, I can't get over there. Okay. Apart from this little hovel area, where there might be some bandits, there might not. He's one of the marks. He's the B rank.
That's better.
I found him. The 10 of clubs. They're all bloody named after cards.
Nothing but forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Go into your pockets.
Clive, stop doing specials when you're trying to dodge. Clive. And again. That was actually quite difficult. But I leveled up. Surely. Yes. Which means I'm full health again.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Okay. I think that was all. Yeah, there were only 3 hunts. I fought all 3 of them. So what we'll do, we'll head to Bocklad first and do the optionals. Thankfully it's put me next to the shop so I can top up my potions.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. You've a discerning eye. Farewell.
Bye.
Something I can help you with?
Ah, no.
Safe travels.
I thought it was going to be an interesting conversation.
Do you have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word up. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Then yes. Apparently it won't be money you'll give me.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they've finished for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I may as well prioritise it. I don't think it matters. I'm activating all 3 of them. Basically, if there's an exclamation mark nearby, I'll be activating it.
Can you believe it? I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbreque.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries. 1 down.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his
decent amount of gil from this one?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I'm sure he's fine.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
I won't prioritise that one. I don't think it matters either way.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
Yeah.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
I like him. He's buttering me up before buying me.
Being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Yeah, right.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
I will be there in a moment.
Along the old Zemeckis Road.
That's good. That's where I'm going.
Onward to discovery. quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
And off he runs.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
I mean, good luck to him. I'm doing a few other things in town first.
Make sure he doesn't get himself killed. Please.
I don't know why I've got the Trogway theme in my head.
Milan, the butcher.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them.
Fair point.
We get meat from Sanbreque, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Barcloud isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you?
Please. You've raised the price. I showed you my past. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
Nope.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
I doubt it.
I haven't sold anything in days.
Me neither.
These pears
Okay, so we speak to the innkeeper, finish this quest, and then crack on with the other two.
A piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Barcloud. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
That's a good way of looking at it.
More besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Barcloud. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Okay, so what do I get? Crafting items. Crafting items, I might point out that I have hundreds of.
Do you have any fresh water?
Who needs a porter when there's no...
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. There's a sellsword passed through here. Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? I'll get off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
She seems nice. Very friendly woman. That didn't take long at all.
You'll hand over your coin.
I won't.
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which
it's going to have been Ultima.
Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
No.
And we still have much to learn.
I should have known it was going to be too easy to finish there.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
He's an idiot.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now.
You've said quite enough already.
I like that
I
kid.
only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Well, I'll quickly do this one, and then I'll go and save Yakim.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Oh, I've already got that one. Of course I have. The cave. I'll get the item first. Tiny bit of gill. Oh, there are goblins. They weren't here earlier.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Over here! Get him! Go for it! Ah! Sickle! Over here! Ah! Go for it! Ah! Over here! Go for it! This one!
It really didn't stand a chance.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
But apparently we're not going to find out.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boglad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. That took a unique turn. I quite enjoyed that. Huh. Speaking of sparing goblins.
Alright then. First. Get him! Over here! Stay down!
That was excessive. I didn't think these side quests would go on this long.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Of course there is.
Onward. History awaits.
So we save him for a third time.
Really got himself into trouble this time. This one. Get him. Over here.
Rather than 5. Damn it, Clyde, we lost half his health. He lost nearly fucking all of it in one fight. How did you not dodge anything? I'm so reluctant to use fucking potions as well.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Oh, please fast travel me there. Yes! Even better.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
I'm so far away from leveling up.
Joseph's fine. We'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Nice. Now that should be all of the side quests. Yes. Right. We may as well do that one, because we're right next to it, and we've already taken out 2 of the enemies for it. Then we'll go and talk to Martha. Oh, Jesus.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your
Doubtful.
Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Not a problem.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
The giant sword on your back, maybe?
That's a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
For 1,000 gil, I'll do it.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
The solution is me killing the bandits.
Victor. What's he doing here?
I'll be honest, I don't remember Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
It was honestly too much to ask for, that all I was doing was fighting the bandits in town while they were being attacked.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
That isn't what
Victor,
Clive said
pay
at all.
Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 200 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, Are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Begs the question of why me and Jill couldn't split up and it just becomes a one objective mission.
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
This game has been padded out so much.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners could afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
And then I'll fight them, while everyone else just watches.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
They weren't.
I don't know.
They absolutely weren't. God damn it, I'm still low
I
health.
seem quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for
Shocker.
Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
There's only going to be like 10.
Serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
Send Jill to the south.
The rest,
I
my
got it.
friend, the city shall fight. Together.
Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
I mean, I'll kill all of them.
We will do the same.
No women folk have come till broken.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
They're not going to.
Over here! Over here!
Told you there was only about 10 of them.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Again, Jill could have taken the south gate. I could have easily done that on my own.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Yaw.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
I wouldn't call that an army.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act. I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm getting a lot of renown from all this. Okay. Now over to Martha's Rest.
This
Man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
Not for long.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest.
I don't know where that is.
I know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Yeah, no idea where that is.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
Probably not. I doubt that. Highly doubt that.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance.
Oh, nice. They've got defences built up.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Easy enough.
Over here!
Nice. Still miles off leveling up.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
That's where I'm going next then.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you in on.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
Fight number 2.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
We don't need them to fight, we just need them to carry the wounded.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
There's going to be like 10 again.
Behind you!
Ooh! That's cool.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We
Yes.
can certainly try.
100%. It's only another Mantoys. And we've got
You
Wade.
with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. Over here!
That was my fault. Clive, will you stop? It cost me a fortune in fucking potions.
Get him! This
Oh, fucking... Clive, stop it. Every time he's doing that fucking special attack, he gets hit. I'm losing so much health and potions.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
I was, but thankfully I've got a shit ton of
Yet again,
potions.
You pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
How much health have I got? buy some potions before I go through town.
Mad dogs.
In fact, actually, no, I won't. I've still got 5 or 6 on me. Should be enough for this.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Ooh, goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
A chocobo, I love it. Wow, that ended abruptly.
Something's coming.
Ooh.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Just the warm-up.
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? This one.
Good. Okay, these fights aren't granting a lot of XP.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
That's true.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Wasn't scores.
Well,
Scores
wherever
is
they came
hundreds.
From, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise.
That's true.
It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
I like Martha so much. Cool. 2 done. Miles from leveling up again.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Hello.
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Do it.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Yay, we've got a squire.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
Cute. Right, Northreach has three entrances.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under her blood. Then we're next.
I mean, no one looks hurt.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
Yes.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Of course she did.
Then we'll look for her there.
Oh, this is the only one that doesn't give me any money.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
Okay, here's the wounded.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
Your
I would have
duty.
you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
In the meantime, I'll do all the work.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
That would speak true.
Perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Oh, God damn it, why can't it just be an encroaching horde like Martha's Rest was?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me, Paul.
It's all right. Come on. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
Okay, so we're heading for more.
Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
That thing.
We should head for more.
It took off the captain's head.
Right, well, I'll go out this way because it'll be quicker. As soon as it decides to sprint, there we go. And something is going to attack me en route. I hope. That dude said he was attacked in the meadow. There's ether everywhere. Are you telling me I've made it all the way to Moor and not been attacked? God damn it. There we go.
Look.
I see them. With me. This one. Over here. Go, Paul.
I'll leave Jill with the one that's got no health left.
Should I try?
Save your strength. Get him.
That's where it is.
Over here. Finished.
Decent experience from Thralls.
Do you think there are more?
Probably.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Oh, thank God I don't have to run back.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Well done.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
No worries.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Hello, you.
Let's go
You
put
still
those men
streaming?
to rest.
Yeah.
I've been streaming for like 2-3 hours now.
I did tell you I was going to.
I know, but I thought we'd go for a walk.
Yeah, I said at 1:30.
You just said lunch.
I said at 1:30.
I'm ready now.
Okay, well it's just as well I'm about to wrap up then.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Okay.
So impatient. Bloody hell. It's like living with a toddler.
Have you?
Right. Just quickly do a bit of housekeeping.
Tell me you saw that.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours.
Something I'll never wear. The ability points
You
are
earned
nice.
this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Yeah, the ability points there are a very nice touch. Right, so I've got a missive, and I've also got something on the wall. Nothing new to craft.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Okay, so what's the new item here? The scarf. Double 100% be a trophy for obtaining everything for that wall. Oh, bloody hell. Down the rabbit hole. Flames of War. Flames of War. And Why We Fight. Basically thanking me for what I did. Which is fine. Because yeah, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, there's no quests anywhere. Yeah, down the rabbit hole, Flames of War and Why We Fight. There we go. Cool. Save it there. Yeah, 5 of the icons. Cool, yeah, as you just heard guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining. If you have enjoyed it, please do consider liking and subscribing to keep up to date with the latest content. But for now, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your afternoons, or days, whatever time you suppose you're watching this. Have a good one guys, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.